Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I providing some important questions on applied chemistry for computer science engineering. The passing modules are 2nd, 4th and 5th module. First I go with first module. The first question is explain the construction and working of lithium-ion battery and mention its applications. Second question is explain the construction and working of sodium-ion battery and mention its applications. Third question is what are quantum dot sensitized solar cell? Explain the construction and working of quantum dot sensitized solar cell. The fourth question is what are sensors and electrochemical sensors? Explain the principle and working of electrochemical sensors and mention its applications. The fifth question is explain the principle, working and mention any 3 applications of optical sensor. The sixth question is explain the determination or detection of dissolved oxygen. The seventh question is explain the determination or detection of diclofenac using electrochemical sensors. The eighth question is explain the detection of biomolecule ascorbic acid using disposable sensor and also write the electro-oxidation reaction. The ninth question is explain the working principle of electrochemical gas sensors for the detection of SOx and NOx. These are the super important questions in first module. Then next I go to second module. In this the first question is what are memory devices and explain the classification of electronic memory devices. The second question is define optoelectric device, explain the construction and principle of optoelectric devices. The third question is what are liquid crystals, explain the construction and working of liquid crystal display and also mention its applications. The fourth question is what is QLED, mention the properties and applications of QLED. The fifth question is what is OLED, mention the properties and applications of OLED. The sixth question is explain the types of organic memory devices by taking P-type and N-type semiconducting materials. The last question is explain the properties and applications of P3HT suitable for optoelectric device. These are most important questions in second module. The next I go with third module. In this the first question is define metallic corrosion and explain the electrochemical theory of corrosion. The second question is what is anodization and explain the process of anodization of aluminium and also mention its applications. The third question is what is galvanization and explain galvanization of iron and also mention its applications. The fourth question is explain differential metal corrosion and differential aeration corrosion with example. The fifth question is explain the different types of electrodes with example. The sixth question is what are reference electrode, explain the construction, working and applications of calomel electrode. The seventh question is what are concentration cell, explain the construction of a concentration cell. The problems are also important in the particular module, read the problem in model question paper. Then next I go with fourth module. In this first question is what are conducting polymers, explain the conduction mechanism in polyacetylene through oxidative doping technique and mention its applications. The second question is explain the preparation, properties of Kevlar and mention its applications. The third question is what are photovoltaic cell, explain the construction and working of photovoltaic cell. The fourth question is explain the generation of hydrogen by alkaline water electrolysis with a neat labeled diagram. The fifth question is write a note on green fuels and mention its advantages. The last question is write a short on number average molecular weight, weight average molecular weight and polydispersity index. These are the important questions in fourth module and the problem are also important in this particular module. Then next I go with last module. In this the first question is what is e-waste, explain the sources and composition of e-waste. The second question is explain the ill effects of material used in manufacturing electric and electronic products. The third question is explain the pyrometallurgical process and hydrometallurgical process in extraction of e-waste. The fourth question is explain direct recycling of e-waste. The fifth module is explain the extraction of gold from e-waste. The sixth question is write a brief note on role of stakeholders, for example producers, consumers, recyclers and statutory bodies in management of e-waste. The last question is write a short note on the following e-waste recycling methods, separation and thermal treatment method. These are the super important questions in Module 5 and this passing package is enough to score more than 70 marks and if you want any subject passing package please comment subject name in comment box and if you want the full PDF first subscribe to my channel and then follow the link in the comment box. Before clicking the link in the comment box make sure if you subscribe to my channel because without subscription the link doesn't works and all the best for your exams.